Hello everyone, this is G-Shock High Fashion Channel. Today I have a used G-Shock watch that I want to share with you guys. Okay, this is the GWN1000B-1 AJF. This matte black Gulfmaster model was released about 2 years ago in Japan, retailed at 57,000 yen plus tax. However, we're not about the brand new, we're gonna have a look at this piece, used condition, as I'm showing you guys the function, dated and time at home time. I'm gonna have a world time, of course, hourly time graph, stopwatch, countdown timer, 5 alarm, and RC for atomic time sync, and back to home time. Of course, this is a triple sensor model, so you're gonna have this barrel LT thermometer as well, and LED light features located at 16 over there, but could be operated with the upper right button. And this watch also have the alert feature that most triple sensor watches have. So that's as far as things. Just quick run through on what you could expect on this Gulfmaster model. The one I'm holding now is indeed again in the use, so you're gonna see a lot of scratch marks here and there, especially on this top part of the ring, which exposed the most. But in this case, however, they aren't that visible, probably because of the matte finishing that they add on this. Even though this watch had been used or beaten up for 2 years, still looking fine to be wear daily. Alright, let's have a look on the sides here. 2 buttons again and 1 single crown. You're gonna need to use this crown for the whole watch setup. We'll get to that after. I already demonstrated this before on my quad sensor Gulfmaster G-Shock that operates almost similar way, but yeah, we'll get to that after. Now let's have a look on the watch band of this model. The owner of this piece actually beat the hell out of this watch because this is literally his beater watch. He is kind of like the Swiss watch type of guy, so you know from that alone, he's not gonna care about his G-Shock as much as I did or we did. Just from that, we're gonna see a lot of scratch marks on the watch band. Regardless, after all those beating, I didn't see any of those chip parts or crack parts on the watch band over here, which got me impressed because the watch band on the Gulfmaster is pretty soft and they are pretty thin compared to most Master of G model out there. So I found it a little bit surprising for me that this watch is still holding up very well. And if you look at the top part of this watch band over here, still looking fine, this texture is still there, and of course, yeah, it is a beater watch. You're gonna see a lot of scratch marks on the band keeper of this model. I didn't even dare to treat my watch like this though. You guys saw my Gulfmaster and I literally switched the band keeper to plastic materials instead to avoid that. And anyway, the buckle for this model is fully matte with Casio Thailand sign below it. I believe this is because this watch is assembled in Thailand, even though the engine parts and all that was made in Japan, as shown on the back plate over here. GWN1000B stainless steel back Japan H shock absorbing structure. Of course, 200 meter water resistant, multi-band SIG, tough solar G-Shock watch. You wanna see that solar coat down there a little bit as well. But regardless, not a lot of scratch. If you look at this lower part of the watch band over here, you can see that there's more scratch marks. Man, this guy literally beat the hell out of his Gulfmaster. Very impressive to know that a Gulfmaster could last this long of beating. There are none of those malfunctions going on. As I'm showing you guys now, the arrow, the setting is still working properly. You can set the key tone to mute or not based on your preference. You can of course set the auto light as well, or the light duration for 1.5 or 3 seconds. Yep. And then 12-hour 24 system power saving mode included in here as well. And of course you can set the minute by rotating the crown, and also set the hour hand as well if you want to do so. So you got everything covered. As you guys can see now, as I show you all this, the functions is still working fine. The arrow is still working fine. So far, there are no malfunctioning at all that occurring in this Gulfmaster lineup. This triple sensor Gulfmaster specifically though. Now, let's have a look on size comparison. On the sides compared to quad sensor and triple sensor model, you can see there is a lot of difference. Although they are just similar family, they look slightly different. I'm impressed how Casio are able to design like 3 separate type of Gulfmaster at the same time, still maintaining the Gulfmaster aesthetic appearance, which is that huge ring on top of the bezel over there. The sizing is different as well. The triple sensor, however, looks a little bit more cluttered and jam-packed on the watch face compared to quad sensor model. But other than that, this is still great watch to have. And that's about it, guys. I hope you guys found this video useful, informative, and entertaining as well. For your future reference, leave a like and also subscribe to see more contents like this in the future. Thank you very much for watching. This is G-Shock High Fashion channel, and